Hey there, reptile enthusiasts! Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the fascinating world of unique animals. Today, we're diving into the extraordinary realm of some of the most incredible and unusual reptiles you've ever seen. The first animal is the Chesterfield skink. The Chesterfield skink is one of the subspecies of the five-lined skink. They are mostly observed near the pine flatwoods, sandhills, hammocks, and scrubs in Florida. The Chesterfield skinks are very good burrowers. Their sturdy limbs and pointed snouts are used to make shallow burrows as shelter. They hide into the burrows and protect from predators and extreme temperature. Through opportunistic feeding, those species are predators and eat many different types of invertebrates such as insects, spiders, and small arthropods. The purpose of their unique long tail is to be able to easily shed it to escape from predators. The next animal is the leopard geckos. The leopard geckos are popular lizards due to their docile nature, moderate maintenance, and extraordinary appearance. They live in the deserts of Afghanistan, Pakistan, India. During the nighttime, they look for insects, spiders, and other small invertebrates. Although most reptiles are not considered to be vocal, leopard geckos are. Since leopard geckos are gentle, they can be easily handled once they become accustomed to human interaction. Hence, they are likely pets for both newcomer reptile fans and experienced keepers thanks to the years of selective breeding and their gentle nature. The next animal is the Mary River turtle. The Mary River turtle is considered as one of the most distinct turtle species in the whole world due to its unusual appearance. The turtles may live in the riverbeds and in marine environments of the Mary River and feed on algae, water-dwelling insects, and small aquatic animals. There is a huge head with a tuft of bright yellowish-green algal-looking hair on it that makes it have a punk rock appearance. Their cloaca is the features that ensure they can be able to go underwater and hold a long breath. The indigenous Australians hold great meaning and respect for the turtles, and the communities have lived with these turtles for hundreds of years. These create a part of the local ecological system and are known to play a role in improvements to the health of freshwater habitats. The next animal is the marine iguana. The marine iguana is one of the animals seen on the Galapagos Islands. Contrary to the great majority of reptiles, marine iguanas are those creatures that don't mind the seawater and even actively forage in it. These animals have adapted to a highly salinated environment because they have advanced nasal glands that filter excess salt from the blood system. They are gifted swimmers which can dive to a maximum of 10 meters below due to their feeding locations. The marine iguanas are herbivores and their main source of food is algae. Lastly, marine iguanas are the key symbols of the Galapagos Islands, and they rank as one of the many unique creatures that have been historically studied by Charles Darwin in the course of coming up with his evolution by natural selection. The next animal is the Australian frilled lizard. The Australian frilled lizard is an iconic lizard with a frill located around the neck. This reptile is native to northern Australia and southern New Guinea. The adults typically grow up to 2 to 3 feet and have a diet mainly consisting of insects. They often seek refuge in the safety of the branches when they are faced with danger, and sometimes they stand their ground, flaring up the frills as a defensive display. The frill works has multiple uses it for exchanging messages and setting body temperature. Extending their frill, their primary purpose is to scare predators or attract prospective partners. The rods present in the specialized cartilage are their major supporters, which provide them to instantly collapse or expand their frills. The next animal is the armadillo girdled lizard. The armadillo girdled lizard, which is mostly present in southern Africa in deserts and rocky sectors, is a septic reptile. Being small in size with adults of about 20 centimeters from snout to tail, they prefer low vegetation, such as desert scrub or adapted plants. The lizard mostly feeds on insects where their diets include ants and termites among others. Despite their armored appearance, armadillo girdled lizards are relatively docile creatures. The armadillo lizard also has a defense method when threatened, and it is when they coil themselves into a tight ball, concealing their vulnerable underside with their male scales, hence where they get their name from. The next animal is the Parsons Chameleon. The Parsons Chameleon is considered as one of the largest chameleon species that exist, with it being native to the Madagascar rainforests. It may achieve a size of up to 27 inches. They feed on a variety of insects, including crickets, locusts, and caterpillars. Parsons chameleon usually lacks the speed of changing the color in comparison to some of the other chameleons. Their large casque has been linked to temperature control and might also be prized for the fact that they can be used during courtship rituals. Lastly, they have the mobility of the eyes and can tilt them in different directions of the body without the other regarding in the process to be able to spot prey and predators. The next animal is the flying gecko. The flying gecko is a peculiar little gecko. The flying gecko has a unique appearance which makes it the most known gecko from all others. The majority of these geckos dwell in tropical rainforests or forests, where they can move and glide much easier due to the many plants on which they can climb up. Trees give them the flexibility for a prompt and effortless run, making it possible to escape from their predators. Flying geckos are nocturnal hunters, feeding mainly insects and other small invertebrates. Lastly, they're adaptations of specialized toe pads, made of microscopic hairs called setae that help them to lock the surface of leaves or tree trunks and then move quickly. The next animal is the Satanic leaf-tailed gecko. The Satanic leaf-tailed gecko is one of the gecko species that are endemic to the island of Madagascar. Such a species is appreciated for its extraordinary camouflage skills. The resemblance between the lizard and a dead leaf is uncanny, complete with venates, spots, and sometimes even tooth bites. This becomes a naturally built habit that makes them invisible both to predators and the seekers of prey at remarkably the same time during the day. Lastly, in Malagasy folklore, geckos can sometimes be connected with some superstitions and beliefs. For others, these creatures are a sign of fortune. The others say that these reptiles predict events or can mean a phase of transformations. The last animal is the basilisks. The basilisks are reptiles that have inspired wonder in people for centuries. Basilisks are native to areas of Central and South America and live in rainforests. Basilisks are omnivorous and thus they feed on both animal and plant. Their unique ability is able to striding quickly across the surface of ponds or a stream, or, in certain cases, they hop by putting their legs in motion at a great speed. For this, scaly lizards are being called the Jesus lizard on account of their being blessed with the ability of walking on the water surface. When threatened, they could become motionless for a while or just go down low while breathing out through their nostrils. Thanks for joining us today as we explored the world of unique reptiles. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more captivating content about our scaly friends, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and leave a comment down below telling us which reptile you found most fascinating.